with us. So
Yeah,
no matter if
we're
you
going to
like it
have
or
your
not.
code and your ticker on this network, and you can't stop it from being traded.
Right.
And so there's a derivative, and then if there's liquidity bonding the prices together, so if, let's say you have Chainlink on Ethereum, and then after launch, price bounces around a while, but I bet that over time that these prices will move similarly.
Right.
Right. I think that the Link ticker on Pulsechain is likely to move similarly to the Link ticker on Ethereum.
Right. Just because of the bridge, right? And
Well, because they're bonded by the liquidity.
Right.
And then it's the same code with the same ticker. Now, do you want to pay $100 or $300 to trade it on Ethereum, or do you want to pay a penny to trade it over here? And we already know this answer because they're doing it on other networks as well.
Yeah.
People do trading on alternate networks, and then we're the one that you don't like. Your coins are already here. You don't even have to bridge over.
Right.
You've already got your free coins here. You can already access them by changing one setting in your MetaMask. It's awesome.
Dude, it sounds
it
sounds pretty awesome.
Well, that's the trick. That's the
Already,
magic. Is you launch this whole network with all these new coins. How do you get those new coins to be valuable?
Right.
But by not letting anyone ever stop the trading, by having the same tickers, and by giving people a reason to back the value of the things they got free.
Right.
By rewarding them with a yield farming token. It's like a giant vampire attack, basically. It's a giant vampire attack.
Hey everybody, hope you're doing well. Yeah, we're going to talk about a huge thing to hit Pulsechain. BITBOY launches his Bro token on Pulsechain. It pumps over 100,000%. So what's that, 1,000x plus? And yeah, we're going to check out, see where it is at the moment. So I hope you guys enjoy it. We're obviously going to cover the stock market, crypto, and Pulsechain, and of course Hex as well. So look forward to that. Let's get into it, folks. Let's say hello to a few people that have jumped in the house. We got loads beneath in here. How are you today? Very good. Just finished my walk, so that was nice. Hex Pulsex incentive for the win, 100%, the golden crypto strategy of this channel. And of course, we've got Sandy Beach in the house. Hey, Sandy, welcome. Let's see where Sandy is. We've got Sandy's post there for today. That's the health and fitness post. To get into that, the ab challenge. Details to follow. There will be a mini challenge from May. How about that? So another mini challenge coming as well. Big shout out there, Sandy. Who else has jumped in house there? We've got Agent Hex in the house. Yo, Superman. And of course, a big welcome to you. Where is the Bro token? Well, I posted it down there. Make sure you do your due diligence, check it and everything else. But there it is. Kind of cool. We've got a big shout out from Sandy. Hey, Sandy, good to see you as well. What else? Solid says hi all. Good to see you, Solid. Welcome to the chat. And of course, Die Hard as well. Hi, bro. Good to see you, Die Hard. And of course, Bro token very apt today with BitBoy hitting the chain. So Ben Armstrong now launching his Bro token. Apparently, it's a Bro only token. So we're going to check that out later on. Stay tuned for that. We're going to race through all the market updates and see where we're at to. All right, we've got a little video there from Ben Armstrong a bit later as well. So stay tuned for that. That is coming. Hey, Joey, welcome to chat also. Let's get straight into it, folks. You know how we don't like to muck around this channel. We just like to get into it. So let's have a look at the S&P 500. It did really well today. So after a red day yesterday, up today, and of course, tech gains in best week since November. Excuse me, I've got the hiccups now. Don't know where that's come from. We got the Dow Jones up 0.4%, 153 points to 38,239. We got the S&P 500 up 1% there, 51 points to 5,990. So 5,099. And we got NASDAQ up 2%. That's a pretty good game for the stock market. Up 316 points there to 15,927. So a nice little move there on the NASDAQ and the tech companies there. The US dollar is up 0.5% to 105.9, so almost 106. Let's have a look at the commodities. We've got West Texas is at $3.66. Brent oil is at $89.38 a barrel. And of course, gold there up 0.3%, $7 to $2,349 there. Silver down slightly, almost 0.5%, 12 cents to $27.38. Those are kind of where the market's at the moment. We're going to quickly check in on the inflation rate. That's the key one we wanted today, a big deal. The Fed's preferred inflation gauge comes in as expected, so that's good news. The data released on early Friday showed that the personal consumption expenditures price index rose 0.3% in March, largely as expected in the 12 months. And this is the key one. Through March, the PCE inflation advanced 2.7%. So if you're in the United States, that's your PCE inflation rate. The other one is the CPI that is general. And of course, that was against expectations of 2.6%, so slightly above, but pretty close to expectations. Excluding volatile food and energy components, the PCE price index increased 0.3% last month, as expected, rising 2.8% on the annual basis versus forecast of 2.7%. There have been fears driven largely by hawkish comments from the number of Fed officials that the Fed's favorite gauge of inflation would come in way ahead of expectations, pushing back further the likelihood of rate cuts this year. Obviously, it's only slightly above, so not too bad there. Let's go have a look at the tools and see where the Fed, where the market is at psychologically about these results. 4 days and 17 hours away till the Fed meeting on the 1st of May, 2 p.m. Eastern time. We're expecting a no change in interest rates, of course. It's jumped straight. We're going to jump past June and July. We're going to go to September. We got 42.6% of the market expecting a no change. So we've still got most of the market, but I think that's a bit weaker than what we saw yesterday. So 42% there. So maybe just under, what's that, about 57% or so that expecting the market to pivot then. November, 2/3 of the market by November. So really has been pushed out by the market there. So we've jumped all the way from May all the way through to September, even November possibly. So let's see. Fingers crossed for September. It is still majority there, but we'll see how we go with more data as it comes. All right, that leads us into crypto. Bitcoin at the moment, $63,851, down 1%. Bitcoin dominance at 52.38%. We've got Ethereum that at the moment is at $3,136, down 0.75%. We got a bit of a mixed bag across the scheme there. Mostly it's probably with a slight bias to the downside, of course. We can see that we have got some nice ones there. Tron is up 2.6%. We've got XRP is up just slightly. Looks like Litecoin making out of the leaders there, up 5% to $88.23. What else we got there? Those are some of the big movers up. Big movers down. Pepe, the meme coin, is down 5%. What else is looking pretty interesting? WIF is down 10% there, $2.84. And that's kind of some of the leaders there. Let's zoom a bit closer though on Bitcoin. And as you guys know, we are hanging around this 50 moving average, this yellow line, 50-day moving average, which is currently at 64,632. We're probably about a week since the Bitcoin halving. So we're ticking away there. The Runes protocol is running hot. If you're not on the Runes protocol, I've covered it a couple of times. If you want to find out more, get into our Discord strategy club. We'll be having a strategy session this afternoon, or my time anyway, later on. So what's that? About 4.5 hours away from now. So it's not too late to join up the strategy club and get involved with that. But Runes has been doing absolutely amazing. Dogcoin. What else has been doing well? Dogcoin, Lobo coin. There's RSIX coin. There's at least 4 or 5 of them that are really running hot. They're getting multiple exchange listings. It is one of the big sand pips that's going to be going off, right? So on Bitcoin, first time meme season on Bitcoin. Come on. Can I get a hands up? Can I get a hands up? It's going to be mega huge, folks. It's still super early. It's only been like, a week there. So, and the exchanges are starting to run hot on the Runes. So get on there, folks. Learn about it. All right. At the moment, that is where we are at the moment, just trying to get back over that 50-day moving average on the old Bitcoin. Let's jump over to Ethereum. At the moment, Ethereum here looking pretty nice as well. A bit below the 50-day moving average, which is currently 3,257. We're at 3,130 there, but hanging on pretty nicely here, I think. I'm not expecting an ETH approval at this stage unless we get some big major turnaround. So a less than 25% chance of approval for the Ethereum ETFs. Now, there is a Chinese ETF for Bitcoin. I didn't mention that before. I think it's coming up, is it this weekend or something? It's pretty close. But just remember, most of the money funnels through the US ETFs. So if you see ones in Europe and the UK and China and places like that, yeah, it's good. Puts a little bit of pressure maybe on the US to get one up. But really, it's the US ETFs are the ones that have got all the money going through, right? People are going to use those. Pretty important to remember that. So really, it's the US that's going to drive a big crypto investment demand. All right, let's jump over. That is pretty much it for crypto. We're going to get into Pulsechain and lead us up into the launch of Bro Token, of course. But let's say hello to a few of our other friends here. Let's see who else has jumped in here. We've got Joey, we've got Agent Hex says, thank you guys. You're most welcome. Diehouse says, bro, up only 83,000% today, says Die. Well, it's been up higher than that, but it's come back down a bit there since we've been going live and before we went live. All right, let's get into Pulsechain. We've got Pulse here at the moment, quadruple 0705, and we're at 71% of the sacrifice price there. We've got Pulsechain at the moment, quadruple 296, and that is currently what 20, almost 30% of the mean sacrifice prices. Huge upside for Pulsechain. We are looking for that bottom, of course, and we are coming in to some very, very important times because you guys know we've got less than 16 days to go. We've got 16 days to go, 15 days and 23 hours until the 1 year for Pulsechain. That's pretty legit. And of course, you know, people are talking about 50 weeks for washing out the weekends, and then maybe Magic Carpet Ride starts to really ramp up. But of course, that would only be 2 days away, right? 2 days away to 50 weeks. And then, of course, maybe within that 2 week time frame. Let's see how we get on there. But definitely, that is something we're going to look at the chart. At the moment, we've got 826 billion Pulsex has been bought and burned so far. 4.06% of the supply is gone, bigger. We've got incentive token at the moment is at $3.53. It's holding on. The ratio, more importantly, is holding on to 50,000. And the price of incentive token only down 0.25% today. The supply is sitting at 30,130,000 incentive tokens. PHEX is down. PHEX was leading the way the other day. It's a bit down at the moment. So stored accumulation zone, it is down 0.6% and sitting at 8400th of a penny. EHEX at the moment is at 1800th of a penny. Combined price of EHEX and PHEX still over 1 cent. So that's good news. 1.03 cents and accumulation zone still. So you can accumulate. That is pretty much it for day 350. Can you believe it? So we're going to be starting day 351, of course. Let's jump into the charts, though. And as you guys know, let's go full screen on Pulsechain. And we have come and tested this. So look at this line yesterday. Woohoo! The day we just finished 14 minutes ago. So let's zoom on that a bit more. I'm going to get rid of the RSI. And look at that. We've come back to our support line here, and we've bounced off it. Interesting. Is that going to be critical? Today's candle that just finished. We got down to a low of quadruple 0.6684 and bounced back over it again. So keep watching the support line here. It's going to be pretty important. Remember, that's the support line Richard Hart's been using as well. Obviously, it's the natural one you can see in the line there. And of course, let's see where we go with that. And of course, we're coming into this into the 50 week to 1 year, 50 to 52 weeks. The 1 year there for Pulsechain. We're coming into that zone. So only a couple of days, 2 more days to go to get into that 2 week period. So we'll keep a lookout for that. Definitely got to feel a bit more bullish about this one. All right, let's jump over to Pulsex at the moment. Pulsex, pretty similar story, right? It still hasn't come down to this angle, which is much lower. But of course, the Pulsechain probably going to be setting the trend there on the old Pulsex. Incentive token, let's look at the ratio. And of course, we talked about being 50,000. That's pretty critical. So incentive token looking real strong, folks, for the next move up. And I don't know if I've got an RSI in here. Let's add the RSI and have a look at that. RSI right in the middle, 50 there. So yeah, plenty of room for the upside. Looking pretty good. INC, and of course you get INC by either buying it or by farming it on the Pulse X V1 farms. Remember, you give up your fee earning from the LPs, but you earn the INC token there. So pretty lucrative. All right, Hex at the moment is, in fact, I haven't looked at Pulse X farms for a while. Should we bring those up? No, we'll look at them maybe next week. We'll look at Pulse X farms next week. Hex at the moment is currently at 8,500th of a penny, just sitting below that accumulation zone on the old PHEX chart there. Plenty of room in the RSI at 41. So accumulate. That's it. That's all it says there right now. And time might be running out, right, based on the Pulsechain chart. So just take note of that. We got the price of EHEX at 1,900th of a penny. Got a little uptrend here too. And the RSI moving up as well. And of course, plenty of percentage gains right up to the BankX wall. So EHEX looking good too. And of course, finally, the combined price EHEX and PX at the bottom of the range, around 1.03 cents for combined EHEX and PX. So plenty of upside, right? Just plenty of upside. Just got to be patient. Like these people here, they accumulated, they were patient, and then they got bam. They got a big, nice gain there. Came back down. These people here just had a little period of time to accumulate. Bam. And went back up again right there. And now these people accumulate a little bit now. Bam. Once it goes to 3 cents, it's off to the races. I think it's going to be fun times. All right. Maybe only weeks away. Let's see what happens there. All right. Let's jump over to the gas prices here and have a look at that. 700,000 beats. So about 250% above normal. 2 cents for a Pulse X swap. 1 cent for a Pulse transfer, and 0.3 of a penny for a PRC20 transfer at the moment. Ethereum is just insanely low at the moment. Insanely low. 5 Gwei. 5 Gwei at the moment. OMG, it's the last I've seen it for how many years? It seems like a long time. Anyway, despite that, Pulse X is still 311 times cheaper there. So 2 cents for a Pulse X swap, up to $5.50 there for a Uniswap there from the looks of it. So super cheap. If you've got a Hex miner ending, you're going to love that 5 Gwei because the S-Load function has to go round through every single day that you've had it to work out the gas fee that you're going to be ending. So at the moment, that's super cheap. So people coming out with their big Hex miners or Hex stakes are going to be very happy with that Gwei. That's all we can say. The val is at the moment 49,264. 1.58 trillion is off the market, so that's up slightly from the last couple of days because we were sitting at 1.57, so a little bit higher there. Nice to see. And the bridge, let's do the health check. 114 million. I think we're at 113.6 yesterday, I think it was. So it looks like we're up another 400,000 there, so that's kind of positive as well. Now, I'm not sure how much of Hex makes up that, but definitely up slightly there today. 36.7 million DAI is the mark there at the moment. All right, so that's day 350. We're going to get into some of the other charts. Let's quickly look through the derivatives. We're going to get the Bro token, of course. Now, yesterday, Hedron was up on Ethereum. Well, it's down. Everything's down across the board there at the moment on Pulsechain and Ethereum for Hedron and Icosa. The influencer coins. Wow, we got Bromance in there, so we're going to have a look at that. 91,491% at the moment, so it's down a bit from its highs. But we're going to get into that. So let's go by that list there. We're going to start off with Bromance there as well. Now, there's several tickers for Bromance. Let's get the ticker there. We'll actually go and have a look for it. But there's several involved here for Bromance. Let's have a look. As you can see, there's several tickets here. One's on 9-inch, of course. We've got 9mm as well, PulseX as well. So there's several ones there with the ticker. Quite a bit of liquidity across the board, especially in those first two, the 9mm and the 9-inch. 303 there and 144. PulseX got 21k there, sitting in the PS All versus Pulse at the moment. So that is the play at the moment. Now let's have a quick look at the Bromance ticker. Now this is it. This is the 15-minute candle. So it's not daily candles or hourly. There's the 15-minute candles. You can see it rallied all the way up. It had the open at what the open was at 2,997. So let's say 503 for simplicity. And it went all the way up, got up to a high of 37/100th of a penny. So a really, really powerful move. This is likely to keep moving, in my opinion, given the fact that it's BitBoy Ben Armstrong. And, of course, we know that we already have a BitBoy V1 over on the chain. Of course, V2 is out there as well, not on Pulsechain. But now we have Bro token, so a third token there from Ben Armstrong. And, of course, Bro there has a bit of a theme to it. And, of course, Bro has a relationship to Richard Hart, so and BitBoy. So there we go. At the moment, we're at 27/100th of a penny, so looking still pretty good there at the moment. What do we had here? We got 302k liquidity in the main pair, $27 million market cap, almost 28 million. Says it's up 90,000% at the moment as we're currently live, and of course 3,074 makers so far. So those are wallets that bought or sold this pair. Not too bad there at the moment. We've got Bro token 56 million in Bro token in the pair there versus 2.13 billion Pulse. Let's go have a look at the supply on the old Block Explorer and see what that's looking like. I'm going to get into the comments in a minute. Just give me a moment as we get into this. So we'll just have a look at some of the metrics. Oh, something went wrong there. Thanks very much. We need a new Block Explorer. There we go. We got 10 billion, 278 million Bro token at the moment. So that's where we are at the moment. 169 holders. That doesn't seem like a lot, does it? On there. So that's pretty new. So it's going to be cool. Now let's jump over to the. We've got some quick intels here on deck screen, and you always got to check these, of course. But it says that the ownerships were announced. It's got no issues here, honeypot or anything else. But you can go and check the contract yourself if it's should have been published. So there we go. All right. Let us jump away from that. So that is Bro token. I'm going to get rid of that. Now let's have a look at the video. So this is a video that Ben Armstrong BitBoy did with Hexy Bastard from 9-inch, and obviously that's the biggest trading pair at the moment. So let's watch a little bit of this video when they launched this ticker.
From April 22nd, we'll get airdrops. Here's the thing. Guys, I want to do a meme coin, and everybody knows that a lot of these meme coins are dick jokes. And, you know, I mean, the fact is Richard Hart's name is Richard, so anything involving Richard is a dick joke. So that will qualify. I just don't like the potty humor jokes. No offense to the 9-inch. But
I'll take it, man.
Here's the thing, guys. I came up with the perfect idea for a coin. Now, who is this coin for? It's for the Pulsechain community, but it's for much more than that. I have to eliminate 49% of the population from this coin right now. Guys, when I was a kid, I went to kindergarten, preschool. I got caught kissing my girlfriend in preschool behind the tree. I never went through one of these stages where I didn't like girls, which is ironic, right? TJ, what he said. Maybe I have to ask. We had a press conference, okay? So, fact is, I always liked girls growing up. They didn't like me very much. But the fact is, I liked girls, and girls didn't like me. And this is finally my time to get back against women. Guys, this is a only guys coin. This is called Bromance. The ticker is Bro, B-R-O. And the logo, I don't have the logo pulled up here, but the logo is a B and an R with an O behind it because it obviously also stands for Ben and Richard because Richard is my bro. And we have one of the most famous bromances in the history of Twitter. In the history of Twitter, me and Richard have one of the best bromance stories around. Now, here's the thing. Now, ladies, hold on, ladies. I hear you. I hear you now. And the thing is that for the ladies, okay, I understand that you want in this coin. I'm telling you, you can't. It's a no girls allowed coin. It's for the boys. It's bros only. You send this meme coin as a statement of your affection for your bro in a non-homosexual way.
No Diddy.
No Diddy. No Diddy. No Diddy.
Nazis are coming for you, bro.
That's right. We're going to call this no bromo. No bromo. Listen, here's the thing, guys. If you're a girl and you want in this coin, there's only one kind of woman who's allowed in this coin, guys. Only one. There's no girls allowed. If you're the kind of girl, hey, shawty, listen. If you're the kind of girl that's like, you're not like other girls. You know what I'm saying? You're not like other girls. You don't have a lot of friends that are girls. No. You like to hang with the fellas. Now, look, you don't love sports, but you like to hang out and watch it with them because you like to be around the bros. If you're not like other girls, then you're allowed to be in bromance. There you go. So we've got bros and then girls who aren't like other girls. You're the only people that are allowed to buy bromance. So that's the coin. And look, we're not doing anything special with this. We're not going to. This is a friendship coin. It's a bromance coin. Hexy Bastard, what do you think? What say you?
Handshakes all round, sir. I like the idea. I like it even more that you're launching it on 9-inch.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, let's see. Can he do a screen share? Do you have something pulled up? Can he do that, Joe?
I can show 9-inch if you like.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I'll show a bit.
We can get it up. Because we're gonna click the button live, right?
We are, but I'm doing it. I'm gonna show you. Like
okay.
This. It's on my laptop right here.
Yeah, that's fine. That'll work.
Ready to go.
Yeah, that's fine. That's perfect.
And it's pre-listed on 9-inch already.
Yeah.
So if you go to 9inch.io and you got some Pulsechain available already, then you will be able to purchase this coin as soon as I hit that button and launch the liquidity.
Yeah, I love it. Yeah, absolutely.
I'm expecting this. I'm expecting this to just moonshot straight away.
Well, I mean, it's a great coin, really. And I'm not trying to shill it. I'm trying to tell you guys, like, have you heard of a friendship? I think the bromance idea is a great idea. I don't think anybody's ever done it before. And obviously, I got Jay Chains, my bro, in here. And Cassie's allowed to be in the coin because Cassie's not like other girls, guys. She's not like other girls. And if you're a girl out there and you're not like other girls, I'm talking to you.
All right, I'm just saying, I definitely can't see you now because like
That's
all
fine.
my screens are like, yeah, you don't appear on Streamlabs for some reason for me. It's really
Yeah, we're trying to figure out. This is only the second interview we've done live. We did the first one earlier in the show. So.
Oh, did you? Okay.
Yeah. So we're trying to get it all figured out. We're gonna have to see.
I see you now.
Oh, you do. You can see me now. Well, there you go. Okay, so
Lovely.
all right. So here we go. We have got this thing ready on 9-inches or 9-inch. Sorry, not 9 inches. And this is good. I think it's good that my coin and me and Richard bro. There's also an Easter egg somewhere if anybody can find it. But the point is, it's really natural that this is launching on 9-inch because Richard Hart obviously famously said that he was packing something like a Red Bull can which I always thought was an interesting gimmick.
PP.
Yeah.
That's where my first meme coin, Paul Pleb,
Yeah.
came from. It was like PP.
Well, what's interesting though is that I don't know. It seems like the Red Bull is the smaller can. It seems that's a smaller can. Seems like you'd want to go with the Monster. It's
I think he was more talking about the thickness.
The thickness.
All right, so we're obviously a family channel, so we're going to end there. But that is part of the launch. That's about 20-minute video. You can go watch that on Maddie Allen's channel or Ben Armstrong's to see the full 20-minute clip of the launch. But that is a bit of a teaser for it. And so there we go. Let's see what some people have been thinking about that. We've got Agent Hex says, just got me some bro. I saw it at 41 minutes old. Wish I got it then. Yeah, well, it's 7 hours and 6 minutes old now since that video was launched there. They were launching it live. So, yeah, 41 minutes after. It's one of those things. You've got to be pretty quick on these things. That, what's up, Hexkins? Good to see Tintop in the house. What's up? We got... what else there? We got, don't forget to hit the like button, says Agent Hex. Absolutely. Die Hard's got the popcorn out. It's always good to have popcorn watching the markets because they just keep ticking away every second. It's nice to see BitBoy change his mind about Pulsechain, says Agent Hex. Absolutely. He's pretty big in it now, actually. Doing lots of live shows, particularly with a lot of the US influencers in the Pulsechain Hex community. Doing a lot of stuff there. We got Wookie in the house. Hey, Wookie. In the clubhouse there. Agent Hex as well. Hey, Wookie. BitBoy coin on Pulsechain equals super bullish, says Die Hard. I think so. It adds just another community almost. If you think about all the other influencer coins, Axis and Randy and people like that, and then you've got Tang Gang out there, and now you got BitBoy out there. I mean, it really just starts adding more clubs in the house on Pulsechain. That adds a lot more volume and value to the chain overall and branding. So yeah, I agree with you there 100%. So Pulsechain is just evolving, growing. And bringing new communities is very important. So, Ben Armstrong will bring in a whole new range of people to participate on Pulsechain, especially as Pulsechain starts to get that magic carpet ride in play, right? So accumulate now while you can. That's all I can say. We got Blobfish King in house there. G'day all. Good to see you, Blobfish King. We got MSO Spider as well. Welcome to the chat there. And of course, BitBoy has a podcast specifically for Pulsechain on Sunday. So there we go. Doing some cool stuff there. Yeah, I think I've seen clips of it. Solid says family channel. Yeah, that's where one of our principles, family channel, freedom channel, and of course no drama channel. So there we go. Everybody else got drama on their channels. BitBoy and Crypto Copy on Sunday. Yeah, so Crypto Copy pretty much the biggest influencer in the Pulsechain X community. And he crushes it. He's got a great show. Come on, peeps, 4 likes so far. Yeah, let's smash out those likes, folks. Let's get it going. All right, let's get moving on. So let's have a look at where Ben, bro token is going. At the moment, it is at quarter of a penny, just fighting in this zone at the moment, around a quarter of a penny. And we'll be we'll touch base on that tomorrow, but we've kind of gone through a lot of the metrics there at the moment. All right, and I did post the contract, I believe, up at the beginning there. So if you guys want to check it out, remember to do your due diligence as always. Contract ends in AD1B. AD1B, you can sort of see that there, AD1B. Kind of cool. What else are we going to say about that? I think that's it. Let's move back and look at some of the other influencer coins. Let's go here. See how the rest of the influencers are going in the Pulsechain Hex community. Well, we've got Ben V1 happens to be up too. 10%. No surprise there. 10% is kind of on the quiet side, but it's probably a really good entry to get on V1 BitBoy because that one there is just still pretty low. Look at that thing. That's Ben V1. That's the one that got copied over. V2 is not on Pulsechain as far as I know. Yeah, it's not on Pulsechain. But Ben V1 is. Now, let's have a look at Paul Pleb is up 6.8%. That's from Hexy Bastard. We saw them in the video there. Note token for Randy and Lasky's up 5,000 to 6,400th of a penny. Doing pretty well. So big shout out to Randy out there with that. My Life is Awesome is up 1.5% on 420. 420 Life. Access Alive down 5% there, $31,500. More token from Trayvon down 6%. Solid X, which I think is Randy's big millionaire friend. Solid X there, down 6.5% at $95. Still holding up very well value on that. We saw that in our Discord at $2 at the beginning with a flash crash there. And of course, it went over $200, didn't it? So doing pretty amazing. Fire there is from Crispy Man, down 12% at the moment, and he's doing a great job. If you haven't checked out Crispy Man, he does full-on details into Hex as well. So he's out there doing it. I think pretty much him and myself are the ones that are like the main coverage of Hex at the moment, on at least on a regular basis. So that's kind of funny. But he goes deeper. He goes much deeper than what I do on the channel with his charts and things like that. So definitely check out Crispy Man and Hex Fire. All right, let's jump over to stables. We're going to have a look at PDI. It was PDI at the moment, 67/100th of a penny. This thing's going to go. It's going to go, man. It's going to go. Look at this thing. It's still hot. It's still in the uptrend. Everything is still intact for PDI. And I think who put out a video? A post. Someone put out a post. Was one of the influencers in the space? Just trying to think who it was. Yeah, can't remember who it was. Rags or somebody talking about the maker theory. So if you haven't checked out the maker theory, Hodronomics and others that cover that. Sitting in behind here, so we'll be, maybe we'll get a deep dive into that at some stage. But at the moment, PDI looks like it wants to go to 1 cent, regardless of whose theory you hold and the evidence that they have. So there we are at the moment. That's PDI, USDC, and USD Tether following closely behind there at around 4/10 of a cent there, 4/10 of a cent. And of course, the stable coin's pretty stable, except for Coast, which is waiting to get back up. That's depegged at 77 cents at the moment. Let's jump over to Wrap Bitcoin. Wrap Bitcoin at the moment, $274. Holding really strong, man. This is doing pretty well. 274. I'm liking where that is consolidating at the moment on the Wrap Bitcoin. And let's have a quick look at Zen. PZen at the moment, down 7%. PDXN down 9% now. DXN, of course, is going to have their next project in NXD. NXD is launching on the 28th, this Sunday. That's going to be huge for DXN. So keep a lookout for that. And of course, the other one is that X1 is coming as well. So 2 huge things in that space that will have an impact on the Pulsechain side, obviously, as well as the Ethereum side there. So that's looking not too bad as well. But let's go wrap up with the markets and have a look at the Pulsechain overall and see what's hot and what's not. So we're going to have a look by 24 hours here on the chain here. So obviously, Bromance at the top there at the moment, currently 84,000%. That's going to move around quite wildly, right, with the price of the token. But yeah, we've got a new token out called BWD, but with Dingleberry. So there's lots of these tokens launching every day. There's always a couple. So some people like to play these tokens. They like to get in early and they watch the screens and then they try to get out and then they try to do that over and over again with DGM wallets to try and multiply their bags. So it's definitely a strategy out there. It's got a lot of risk with it, but that's what some people do. And there is definitely money in doing it. Small liquidity pools, of course, a little bit of a retail game there, but that's ticking away there at the moment. TWV, now that's another one there. I'm not going to read that out because it's not family friendly, but that's up to 273% there. So we'll have a quick look at these speculative ones. BWD there, so you can see that's only just launched 1 hour and 44 minutes ago. What else there? Have they got any checks on it? They have some natural checks here. 2 issues. Ownership renounced, no. Hidden owner. So that's got big warning signs over that one already, BWD. So we'll move on. TWV there as well. Let's have a quick look at this. Says no issues on this one. So that's looking a bit better just straight off the bat. Obviously, it's always important to check the contract itself. But that is just based on Dex Screener's quick check there. It looks like it just got pumped as well on the daily. The day just finished. They got a mega pumped the day we just finished about 20 minutes ago or so. That's up 273% at the moment. Yeah, they've got a Twitter candle there. Let's have a quick look at the Twitter handle, see what that's all about. 74 followers. So just another one of these fly-by-nighters. These are so speculative, these things. But hey, we're just looking at it. Not financial advice, of course, because they are extremely risky. Can be risky too. Always use DGM wallets if you're going to play that game. Never your main bags or your main wallets because you could get absolutely wrecked. You'll miss the whole bull market and you'll lose everything. So you got to be careful there. Mitra at the moment, 9inch still doing pretty well actually. BBC and 9inch still doing rocketing. BBC token up to 52 cents. Get out of here. That's what we said. Get out. Yesterday we said get out. Look at that thing. Still going. Still going. Crazy, crazy, crazy. 52 cents. And man, if you're farming on 9inch at the moment, you'll be loving that sort of payment. We're almost getting back to the beginning, aren't we? Oh, actually we are. We're already back up there almost. So some crazy gains there on 9inch farming at the moment. So yeah, take the money while you can. That's all I'm going to say to you. Take the money while you can. We got 9inch as well at the moment. Quadruple 025. Now that must be getting pretty close to the sacrifice price. That must be getting pretty close. That must be around where it is. Isn't it 2,600 or something? Let me know. Let me know in the chat there if you remember. I just forgotten. But I think that's got to be pretty much back to the sacrifice price. What else there? So that's doing pretty well. Mitra, of course, 16%, doing pretty well. That's the one of our 7 NFT marketplaces, so not too bad there from Mitra. And of course, we've got Pro there. Profit is up 12%. So those are all the ones above 10% today. We've got some friendly mentions below there. Peer, we talked about No Token. Apine Pulse there. I'm not sure what that one is actually. It's up 7% there. Let's have a quick look at that one. It's got a website as well. It's got a whole ton of monkeys. And how old is this one? 9 months, so it's been around for ages. So maybe I've talked about it in the past and I've forgotten all about it. But there we are. It's got a whole ton of monkeys. That is up today. So there we go. Something worth looking at. There's so many projects, isn't there, around like that? Now, does it have taxes? No doubt it does. Let's have a look. No. Buy tax unknown, sell tax unknown, ownership renounced unknown. But it's been around for a long time. So, you know, do your due diligence if you're interested in that one with the old ape token there. Now, Giffordware, I think that's going to be having a live stream coming up on Giffordware. I can't remember whose channel that is. I think it, not RH Max, someone else is doing a live stream, and that's coming up if you are in Giffordware and so on. I think it might be related to Titan Next as well, one of those possibly. I think it is. So, yep. That's pretty much it for that. We're doing about 40 million in volume, so volume's gone up. So this is really cool. Things like BitBoy and Bromance, that's positive for the ecosystem, right? Because, you know, we got another 10 million in volume today than we had maybe the last 2-3 days. So that's kind of cool. I think that when we got to the very, very bottom of Pulsechain, we were down to like 10 to 12 million, if I remember rightly. So, you know, 40 million. And I think the last time we were doing extremely well, I think we were up 80 million or something in volume. So we're getting back up there, 40 million. And of course, maybe only a couple of weeks left to accumulate if we come up to that year. 2 days away for 50 weeks. And, you know, another 16 days to go until the 1 year party. Now, there will be a Pulsechain party. Of course, Matty Allen's doing a big conference. I think it's between the 10th and the 12th, if I remember rightly, something like that for the Pulsechain conference. There'll obviously be a lot of activity there as well. So, yeah, excited to see where we go from here with the Magic Up Ride. That's pretty much it. Now, let's have a look at Hex at the moment. So Hex daily stats, we're going to get into that. So day 1607, hot off the press here, 26th of April. We're at the price at 2,400 a penny, it says here. I'm not sure if that's where we actually were on the charts, but anyway, we've got the payout there, 7.148 Hex per T-share, looking pretty good. So yeah, really enjoying these payments on the Ethereum chain for Hex. Let's jump over to the T-shares. T-shares down 1,000. We're sitting at 9,230,000 T-shares for Hex at the moment on the Ethereum chain. The penalties, 1.3 million. Yeah, the last couple of days have been really good penalties. Looking pretty nice here, about 66 million Hex in the reward pool. Not too bad, eh? Not too bad at all. The growth numbers, liquid holders still growing. Miners are decreasing. We've got 118,119 miners on Ethereum. And looking at Pulsechain, hey, we've got the data out today. Oh, no, it's still yesterday's. We're still missing today's data. We've got day, 349 out there. So 25th of April. Price up 1.9%. The payout there on Pulsechain has been really good lately. Yesterday we had, 2 days ago we had 7.2. Yesterday we had 7.36. Today's result hasn't come out yet, for day 350. But that's a spectacular result for Hex on Pulsechain. Let's go over to the T-shares. T-shares climbing the last 2 days. We're sitting just over 9.5 million T-shares at the moment on Pulsechain. Which is pretty cool. And what did we say that was? Yeah, quite a couple 100,000 more. I can't remember the exact number, but more than the Ethereum. Let's jump over to the penalties. Wow. Yes, oh, man, the last 2 days, not including today, which is not out yet, but man, look at these penalties. 9.5 million and 7.6 million Hex penalties. Man, oh man, that's so cool. And of course, the liquid holders up quite a lot there on Pulsechain, but the miners down there. So we're going to get a trend reversal on the miners on Pulsechain. It is the adoption chain. This is the Magic Carpet Ride chain. Maybe when the price starts going up, right? That's the thing. When you get the breakout, then people say, oh, wow, look at that return you're making by staking or mining. And, of course, then people get into it, right? Sort of self-fulfilling, that positive cycle, as we say, or the flywheel. You know how people talk about that. So that is pretty much where we are at the moment. Of course, we started day 1608. So ticking away there at the moment. So at the moment, $81 to get a spot T-share on Ethereum and $288 to get a spot T-share on Pulsechain. Obviously, longer pays better, bigger pays better as well. But that's where we are at the moment. And the T-share payments have been really, really nice. So looking pretty good. Now, we got Ben Armstrong. I wanted to go through a couple of these just to wrap us up. We've got 40 minutes in the live stream here. So 5 hours ago, we had Ben Armstrong go, what's up, bro? I think that was probably a bit of a teaser but that was out there at the time. And then, of course, he followed that up there 3 hours ago. I was always told, actually, that was afterwards. It wasn't 2 hours afterwards. And he goes, 3 hours ago, yes, I was always told I wasn't an artist because I was messy. I can't draw. My handwriting is atrocious. I can't sing or play an instrument. Then one day I realized I am extremely artistic, but I'm also messy. I color outside the lines, bro. And there we go. So it's Richard Hart there. It's a Richard Hart bromance token there. Hex Pulse Bro. What's that Polaroid pic of me and RH being there? I guess that's his planning board. His planning board there for the launch of Bro token. What else there? 3 hours ago, we got Ben Holder's current Bro value is between 750 and 1,000. I guess he gives a free airdrop to the Ben boys. Are you paying attention yet, folks? Still fading me. You didn't see me get smacked in the eye and get up like a rabid Wolverine. We're just getting started. So there we go. What else we got from Ben Armstrong? 2 hours ago, I'm really sorry, ladies. Bro is a no girls allowed club. Bromance is a token of friendship for bros. It's kind of funny. It's kind of fun. Girl, only exception, girls who aren't like other girls. I'm not sure what that means, but girls with only guy friends and girls who are like the little sister to bro group. Girls that are like one of the guys, just one of the guys. Now, if you guys seen that movie, One of the Guys, I love that movie. That's pretty funny. Go check it out if you haven't seen it. It's 80s classic, One of the Guys. Now, 2 hours ago, the BitBoy 4-year cycle has just entered a disbelief, so he's got that. Hope you have accumulated your Ben, your bro, your portfolio full of my picks. Nobody does it like BitBoy, period. I get you through the bear market and make millionaires in the bull market. So there we go. Some nice upstream there from Ben. Now, this is this video that I played. So if you want to watch the full one there, you can see that on Ben Armstrong. I'll post the link to this if you want to check it out in the chat there. So let me post that. Let me actually get the studio up and running here a bit, but you can check it out. That is Ben Armstrong's link there, and you can go check him out. There we go. All right, let's see here. I don't want to get too far ahead, but that is some of the stuff from Ben Armstrong regarding the bro. We've got some more stuff here an hour ago. Cheat code to verify before blockchain digital identity takes over the intervening interwebs. Yeah, bro. We've got lots of stuff here there around bromance, so some cool stuff there. What else we got? Yeah, we've got a little bit more here. I think we have 29 minutes ago, have we? Yeah, 5 hours ago. Ben Armstrong there, token bro. That's from GoPulse. So you can find Ben bro token on GoPulse there, ticking away there as well. And we've got a few more posts here that we didn't have before. There we go. What do we got? This one here. Wong, I came to be awareness to Pulsechain because it deserves legitimacy. So that's really cool. Huge supporter of Pulsechain now as the old Ben Armstrong. So pretty cool. What else? Ben Armstrong RH built coins to 10,000x. It's a real thing. Over a long period of time, we just 777x in a few hours, but 77,000% gain. Only the power of BitBoy and RH could provide romantic gains of such nature in such an abbreviated period of time. So that's kind of cool. What else? GoPulse there covering Ben Armstrong. So you can see the ticker here, GoPulse token bro, and you can find that. So that's pretty cool. What else there? Rob is a bro, obviously. So there we go. Someone friends of his, I guess. What you guys don't get about Pulsechain is, yeah, it's hard to onboard because it's real DeFi. It isn't an exchange P&D token. But what 90% of you miss, why 1% of you just keep winning over and over again, it's because you know where the opportunity is there. So that is from Ben Armstrong. Kind of cool. I might post that one out there. That is pretty neat. So that's some of the stuff from Ben Armstrong. What a day. So huge influence, obviously, was pretty much number one, right? I think he had 2 million followers under BitBoy brand. Obviously they've had some drama around that, but now he's really rebuilding his brand back up again. What's he back? 75,000 followers on X now. I think he reached 100,000 on YouTube just a couple of weeks ago. So he's going from strength to strength there. And of course, doing that Sunday show with the Crypto Copy, that is pretty cool. All right, let's see who else has jumped in here. Let's see, catching up on the chats. We've got up to there. And Diehard says, hit the like. Definitely smash the like. SOM Spider is in the house with the like button. Nice one. Jared says dog with weed. Yeah, we're getting a lot of dogs with different names, aren't we? With tokens, everyone likes those. Let's see what else there. BBC reward token for 9-inch. Yeah, doing very well, isn't it? It's really starting to shine back there. Up from 2 cents, man. It's up at 52 cents. That's pretty awesome. Pretty awesome. So people have been able to do very well out of that rebound. And they're doing lots of big launches on 9-inch, aren't they? So they're adding a lot of value. And the markets are getting priced up there. And the big boys are coming in. Hey, Bright Light, good to see you. Anita's in the house. Hey, everybody, missed the BB token release. As Aussies, we're asleep. Yeah, we're always asleep during the US times when they launch stuff. So just the way it goes. Hit the likes, please, says Agent Hex. Absolutely smash the likes there. Hex T-shares, you're in love. I love Hex T-shares too. Enjoying the payout every day. Just sit back. Don't even think about it. Just keeps paying. 55555. Got a max stake. Who else is there? Let's jump through some of those comments. Start a T-share ladder today. Yeah, T-share ladders are amazing. I think yesterday I saw a 10 million hex, I think it was, for a max 555 day. Someone did 10 million hex, so that was pretty cool. What else? That's about 100 grand almost, is it? 80, 90 grand. What is NFA? Not financial advice, is NFA. Not financial advice. Yeah, well done there, Agent X. Let's see what else is coming through here. Mix is BitBoy token, not financial advice. Yeah, that's true for everything we talk about. You know, you got to do your due diligence. We got to do due diligence here. We got Matt in Bali. Man, it's been a little while. Howdy, suit man. Good to see you, Matt. Hope you're doing well. Big shout out to you. Okay, we're up to 46 minutes. We're probably going to wrap it up there. So yeah, big launch there from BitBoy, Ben Armstrong. Yeah, like I say, the BitBoy brand got to 2 million on YouTube. So pretty much, don't think there any other crypto person as big as that that I'm aware of. There's some that are definitely up over the million mark now. But yeah, he's rebuilding his brand and big, standing behind Pulsechain, which is pretty cool because Pulsechain is true DeFi. Yeah, you get a lot of DGen chains like Solana, VC chains. You get base and stuff like that, but Pulsechain is really leading the DeFi charge. Looking forward to lots more projects, from Tetra and Jacob's ecosystem and others to be launching a lot of that frontier DeFi stuff. It really is a fun place to be. All right, we're going to finish there. I hope you guys enjoyed the show. Don't forget to get into Discord. If you're in the Strategy Club, we will be having a Strategy Club session, a multi-chain, of course, looking at some of the best opportunities coming up in the weeks ahead. And of course, that's going to be in about how far away? Less than 4 hours away. Something like that. 4 hours, yeah. 3 hours and 40 minutes, something like that. All right, links in the video description. All right, safety first, says Mix. Absolutely safety first. And anyway, always if you're speculating on real speculative stuff, use DGM wallets with their own seed phrase. Use DGM wallets. Never use your main wallets, right? That is the number one thing, right? So that way you don't get stuck getting rugged. That's the thing. You don't want to get rugged. Subscribe and support overall helps Pulsechain. Absolutely, SMO. We got Lysia's Hex Token channel. There it is. That is the Discord link. Join up today. But thank you for letting us know about these things. One love, Hex Token. Yeah. Well, you guys know I like to cover pretty much, have been since Pulsechain launched, trying to document the launch of Pulsechain. We haven't had as many projects launched recently, but I do cover them as they do launch there. And we've got lots of meme coins launching. So, we cover those generally with the market coverage as well. Just the way it goes. Right. I think we're going to finish there. Shall we finish there? Yeah, let's do that. Do your own research, says Agent Hex. Good way of finishing up. All right, let's play out a video on the end. Let's play out this one. Where are we going here? We're going to play the Magic Upride video because it's my favorite. That's really the reason why, because Magic Upride's coming. It's coming to a town near you. Accumulate for 16 days to go to the 1 year birthday for Pulsechain. We're in accumulation zone on all the charts, so do your financial research, do your not financial advice, all that good stuff. But hey, look, it's accumulation zone, and 1 year to week, 50 weeks to wash out weekends, and then 2 more weeks for the 1 year party. It's going to be fun, and eventually we're gonna bounce pretty big on that Pulsechain chart with that support. You guys know we looked at. TikTok is all we can say. The exact timing, we're trying to use probability. So I think that's looking good for the next couple of weeks. And of course, the prices at the moment are a bit of a godsend as well. All right. That said, we've still got the court cases going up. I think, was it October, the meeting? I think it's October. But tick-tock, everything's looking good. All right. Take care, everybody. Magic Carpet Ride. Bye for now.
In theory, if someone were a billionaire and they had like all this money, why wouldn't they just buy more of the thing they liked instead of dumping the thing they liked? Like if Bezos bought shares in Amazon, would you be pissed off? If Apple does a stock buyback and they buy more of their own shares in their company back from the public, which is a way to turn earnings into yield for the shareholders, do you get mad and yell at Apple? And so we had to come up with a word for this fan fiction fantasy, which is the opposite of a rug pull, called a magic carpet ride. And so if you're worried about risk of a rug pull, what weighted value have you given the risk of a magic carpet ride? And it's just hilarious to me.